vicar on dog rescue.
Okay.
Voice of Little Britain's Andy Pipkin makes guest appearance on Doctors.
You made me feel useless. You weren't there for me.
I know. I know that, I'm sorry.
An upper-class toilet found on Time Team.
Are we looking at a pot this big or this big?
No, probably only about this side. We've got quite a sharp shoulder and then it's going to come quite rapidly down to a base, I would say.
Is that a you and me type pot or is that a high-status knobs pot?
Oh, you know what? I'm suddenly really hungry.
Oh, this is the worst thing I've ever done. I thought that was lunch, but it was a table of cleansing wipes, so I do not know what to expect for the next, couple of days. I do not know.
Just a cheetah, just to take the taste away. Yes, it's that hotbed of Nancy's I'd Do Anything. And this week we found out who was going through to the live shows. So it was a very emotional time.
You could be Nancy. Good luck. You could be Nancy. Well done. You could be Nancy. You could be Nancy.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. It was so chuffing that bit, really. Oh, the bright light, stay away from the light. Oh, God. I'll go out. Mom. How are you, darling? I've got through.
You could be Nancy.
Isn't it annoying when your eel won't let go of your lemon? Let go of the lemon. Just let go. Yes, The Apprentice is back. You're a lightweight. You're fired. Yes, the Rolls-Royce of reality TV shows. But let's just remind ourselves of what's at stake.
They're here to fight it out for a dream job worth £100,000.
You should go on Millionaire, you get $1 million for that. Or Deal or No Deal. So, it's not great prize money, but there's the chance of working with Sir Alan Sugar. So, let's have a look at some of the contestants.
As a salesperson, I rate myself as probably the best in Europe.
What are you doing on The Apprentice, then? If you're the best salesperson in Europe, it'll be like multi-millionaire Sir Alan Sugar doing the scratch card. Who else?
I haven't failed in the traditional sense at anything, but I did get a B in one GCSE, which to me was a failure, having got straight A's throughout my whole entire school life.
Yeah, I got 19 out of 20 once for my spellings, and it still rankles. It seems I before E doesn't apply to receive, but who knew? The first task is to sell a van load of fish, and it seemed to me they didn't know much about fish at all.
I've got an amazing offer for you, and I don't want to say that quality fish here. Look at the size of the breasts on that. They're massive.
Fish breast. Yeah. See, I'm more of a fin man myself. They may not know much about fish, but by George, they know a lot about business. Yeah, they go to try and sell the remaining fish to a solicitor's office, and I was bowled over by their negotiating skills. He's hoping for £130. Just watch and learn.
We'll sell the whole lot to you for 100 quid, everything.
I think you should sell the whole lot for half price, £50, everything.
In a week? No, we can't do that. Can I ask you a question?
Get your customers.
Can I ask you a question? Just one question. If we can do the whole lot for you for £80, would you do it?
No, £50.
I can't go less than 75 for the whole lot. I just think £50 is too diminutive. It's too
No, you're looking at the short term. You've got to look at the long term.
I'm not, you know what?
Also, you get a very
much
5 o'clock in the afternoon.
What about £65?
No, £50.
Okay, well...
The customer's always right, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's going well so far. There's still room for a little negotiation.
Right.
£50 for the whole lot.
Shaking his hand, £50.
That's the person you should hire, Alan. Go buying the fish. So, remember when we first met Nick?
I've never had a failure.
You sure, Nick?
You got a big F. You're fired.
I blame that B. You got a GCSE. Which brings me to The Apprentice TV highlight of the week. And if you're easily offended by standard fishmongery, look away now.
The Apprentice TV highlight of the week. Hey.
Lock up your granny's remote control, heartbeat's back. The story of crimes that were committed in the 60s, but that we are seeing now. It was, of course, a simpler time, the 60s, a time when it was OK to pour tea into a woman's bra.
Looks like a withdrawal by the prosecution.
2 cups of tea. It was nice to see love blossoming between Joe and an old girlfriend who turned up unexpectedly in Aidensfield. She kissed him whilst shaving and got some shaving foam on her face.
Popped in to say goodbye.
Can't you wait until I've shaved?
I've got an appointment. New headies don't wait. Oh, I'll see you later.
Yeah, you bet.
Oh, she's going in for another kiss. She'll get... Oh, oh dear, she's got it on her... Oh.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, you bet.
No, don't do that. You'll get... Oh, more shaving foam on your face. No.
Yeah, you bet.
No, don't do that. You'll get... She's caught in a vicious circle now.
Yeah, you bet.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. Just give him a kiss and sling your hook. Ridiculous. EastEnders now, and Tanya buried her husband alive this week. That's a nice feel-good story for Easter. No, the good news is she dug him up again, yeah. Then she got into a panting competition with him. No coughing, that's cheating. It was Max's time underground that I enjoyed most, though. I don't know which was my favourite bit of Max Underground. There was the bit where he grunted. But again, I did enjoy Max's underground cry of, Dad. Dad. Like that. Or if I had to choose my favourite Max Underground bit, it would probably be Max's half cry, half laugh. Hey, oh, we've got a new one, apparently. But, of course, it was important for Tanya to carry on as if nothing had happened. Doubly important because it was Lauren's birthday. And, amazingly, she got a card from her dad, Max.
Oh, thanks, Mum.
Well, I was going to give you the money to get something yourself, but there's not much thought in that, is there?
This one looks like it's from Dad.
Yeah, I managed to get hold of it. There it is, look. Yeah, you remember that very slow bloke, Charlie Thomason, off the Royal Today I showed you a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, well, he was slow. But then there was an extra on EastEnders this week who seemed just as slow.
Silly old mum, he's still got a girlfriend, remember?
Yeah, they're both slow, but which is the slowest? The slow extra on EastEnders or slow Charlie Thomason on the Royal Today? Well, there's only one way to find out. Woman with one white foot and one black foot on alternative therapies.
And will it help the asthma as well?
It's going to help your lungs to...
R2-D2's dad turns up on Emmerdale.
You all right?
And singing Coffin on Casualty.
From glen to glen and down the mountainside, the sun's gone.
Yeah, just forget it, lads, all right. It's too late. Go on. Go on. Yeah. No, that way. No, that way. I'll tell you what you don't see enough of on TV. A three-legged deer attacking a video camera.
Hey, son! Hey! Bambi! Hey!
It's nice to see. This was Johnny's New Kingdom, which follows West Country legend Johnny Kingdom as he attempts to film wildlife with a camcorder, whilst being filmed by a proper camera crew. Yeah. He doesn't do it all with his camcorder. No. He's got a couple of hidden cameras, too.
Just look at the screen when it comes on. Now, what do you think that is?
I've no idea, mate. This week, Johnny introduced us to the world of the dormouse. And what does the dormouse like to do for a holiday?
But before you go to the expense of buying loads of nest boxes, we use these nesting tubes, because dormice will camp in these.
Yeah, usually go camping. Yeah. And they could use a mobile phone cover as a rucksack. Here's a rucksack for a dormouse. And inside there, he's got half a cotton bud soaked in petrol as a torch. As a sleeping bag, he uses a child's sock. Yeah. And then, as a tent, what he can do is uses a lady's bra. Like that. There's two little tents there for them. But first, on the floor of the tent, for extra comfort, he puts a panty liner. But I haven't got one of those. Johnny asks all the right questions, though.
Yeah, why is this one so steep?
Because the branch is steep.
You do. You do have to be careful with dormice, though, as they're protected species. Not just anyone can handle them.
To disturb a dormouse in its nest is unlawful unless you have a licence.
Yeah, see, I'm licensed to disturb a dormouse. Yeah, there's the licence there, it's my licence. Given by the DDLA, Licence to Disturb Dormouse Authority. Although I got 3 points on it after I disturbed a dormouse and it made a complaint, but it was quite a sharp stick. 11 points on your licence, you can't disturb dormice no more. No, you have to go back to disturbing field mice, which is nowhere near as much fun. Johnny's got his own idea of how to attract dormice.
Nice to see you.
Bye-bye.
But you know, he thinks my tennis balls won't work. But I'm going to put some food in mine, some nuts and some raisins.
Which brings us to our most casual turning on of a car indicator of the week.
Most casual turning on of a car indicator of the week.
We're going in just to get them and bring them back to the centre. It does make me angry.
Bear Grylls is back, and this time he's trying to fly over Mount Everest on a paramotor. It's an ambitious project, but safety first.
I'd always planned this project to be ambitious but safe. The bottom line is, it's ambitious, but it's not safe.
But 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Bear's working with his pal Gilo, who's worked up a special motor that goes on his back to help him fly. So, it must be pretty heavy.
Gilo puts the equivalent of a small man and a 100-horsepower car engine on his back.
It's pretty heavy. Let's see if we can take off. Come on. Flap your arms. Flap your arms. Give us a hand here. No. Oh, that is heavy. And Gilo has to modify the engine to enable it to fly at high altitudes.
As well as the weight of the paramotor, they're carrying 45 pounds of fuel, oxygen, communications kit and cameras. In total, it's 168 pounds, the equivalent of carrying a super middleweight boxer on your back.
Mind up, Gilo. Right then, come on. Well, flap your arms, Ricky. Give us a hand. Come on, flap them. No, it's no use. It's not working.
How am I going to get on then?
I don't know. How'd you get here? It's not my problem, is it? Yeah. Thanks, Ricky. Nice shorts. So, let's see how Bear Grylls got on.
Takeoff is the hardest moment. If the wind fluctuates, the wing won't inflate properly. If the engine speed isn't perfect, it won't launch.
The good news is he's managed to clear most of the leaves from the surrounding area. But all credit to Bear, he pulls it off. So, Gilo, what's your next big idea?
I've got lots of things I really want to do as soon as I get back to England. Flying cars have always been a big dream of mine.
Flying cars. Yeah, good luck with that. It's just the sort of thing you might see on Peter Jones' brand new format show, American Inventor, which, unlike Dragon's Den, requires people to get backing for their inventions. So, what you got for us this week?
I'm Joe Sparks, inventor of the Easy Run belt. This actually teaches you to run while you're running.
You haven't thought that through, have you? But you know how there are loads of superheroes around us who protect us from wrongdoers, but there's not a superhero whose one goal is to protect just children.
My name is Silvio De Salvatore, and I created and invented the first superhero who has one goal, and that goal is to protect children. This is Black Cougar.
Your invention is a cat?
No.
Exactly, it's not a cat, it's Black Cougar, who has one goal, and one goal only, to protect children. So, don't for 1 minute think that it's his mate Mike dressed up.
Thank you very much.
Wait. The two of us didn't vote. You didn't let us vote.
Huh? Well, he said no, and he said no.
Sometimes they talk us out of our notes.
Oh, is that how it works? Hey, Mikey, Black Cougar.
Mikey, Black Cougar, of course. Ah, Black Cougar. Just what we need to protect our children. Welcome him now, ladies and gentlemen. It's Black Cougar!
Let them be the
Thanks, Mikey. I mean, Black Cougar.
Don't worry, people often make that mistake.
See you next week. Bye.
Next on ITV1.
Mr. Wonka, I'm Bella Boba.
I don't cheat.
ITV1 movie premiere Charlie in the Chocolate Factory is next.